used to, or I still know, a client who has a purchasing manager who's a wonderful gentleman, older gentleman, and he still does his purchasing by walking through the warehouse and
Mhm.
finding empty shelves, right? And that works, doesn't really scale, right? Like you don't have a lot of visibility. What about forecast? What about demand? Like you have to be, if you're going to do that today, especially with everything moving so fast, and especially like with pandemics and supply chain disruptions and all those other things, and lead times being like crazy potentially, like to manage all that by walking a warehouse is you gotta be in a pretty unique industry, pretty unique space to get away with that these days, I would think.
Definitely. And I think that's why they came out with key person insurance is because there's so many businesses that had that one key person that had everything, all the tribal knowledge in their head. And, heaven forbid they get sick, they actually take a vacation. So a lot of these people haven't had vacations in a few years. And when they do, they take just a couple of days, surrounding a weekend. So when they come back, they don't get crushed by the avalanche of things that were waiting for them to come back.
Right.
And when we abstract a lot of the stuff from their head, we're able to let them make a better decision easier, so they can focus on things that are just much more important. And so instead of looking of, this bin looks like it's getting low, I need to order a little bit more of this. They're thinking, okay, I see I need to order 13 of these. Let me work with the vendor on a pricing, and then they're getting their margins a little bit better and finding some space in there. And then when they're walking, they might order things, out of habit.
Mhm.
And then you have a lot of cash tied up in inventory. And now is not the time to tie cash in inventory that you don't need.